Hidden in the heart of the Ozark Mountains, along the banks of the Buffalo National River, lies a ghost town with a story built not on gold or silver, but on a more humble metal, zinc. This is Rush, Arkansas. Today it is a protected historic district, a haunting collection of ruins that whisper of a bygone era. But to truly understand its silence, we must first understand its sound. The sound of a boomtown that defied its remote location and for a time became one of the most important mining centers in the country. Before the clamor of industry, the Rush Creek Valley was sparsely populated. Its rugged, flood-prone terrain made it difficult to settle. The local legends spoke of lost silver mines, a popular tale that drew prospectors to the region in the late 19th century. In the 1880s, a group of prospectors thought they had hit the jackpot, finding shiny metallic flakes they believed to be silver. They built a rock smelter in 1886 to extract their prize. When they fired up the smelter in January 1887, a spectacular display of green zinc oxide fumes erupted, and no silver was collected. They hadn't found silver, they had found sphalerite, a zinc ore. It was a disappointment to some, but to others, it was an even greater opportunity. The discovery aligned perfectly with the rising national demand for zinc, a key component in galvanized steel, brass for ammunition, and paints. The stage was set for the boom. The first major mine to open was the Morning Star Mine in 1885, established by George Chase, who bought the original prospector's claim. This mine became a landmark operation, known for its massive ore production, including a single 12,750-pound boulder. It was pure smithsonite, which is zinc carbonate, that won awards at the 1893 Chicago World's Fair. The population of the Rush area swelled from a few hundred to an estimated 5,000 people during its peak. By 1890, the town officially had a post office and a thriving community. It wasn't just a mining camp, it was a town with multiple businesses, including a post office, hotels, restaurants, and general stores. Over a dozen mines operated in the district. The town's biggest boost, however, came with World War One. The demand for zinc skyrocketed as it was a critical component for brass, shell casings, and other war materials. Between 1915 and 1919, the Rush District became the most productive zinc mining region in all of northern Arkansas. Production reached record levels, and the mines operated at full capacity, providing crucial resources for the war effort. World War One had fueled Russia's prosperity, but it would also be its undoing. With the armistice that was signed in 1918, the demand for zinc plummeted, and so did its price. The economic foundation of Rush began to crumble almost immediately. The cost of mining, the increasingly difficult to access ore, simply wasn't worth the low market price. One by one, the mines closed their doors. The once bustling mills fell silent. The exodus of people was rapid. Many miners and their families left to seek work elsewhere, and the population quickly dwindled. There were brief, unsuccessful attempts at revival in the 1920s, but the market never fully recovered. The Great Depression further exacerbated the decline. By the late 1930s, major mining operations had ceased. Many of the processing mills and machinery were dismantled and sold for salvage during World War II, a final definitive end to the town's industrial heart. The official end came in the mid 1950s when the post office closed, marking Rush's official loss of community identity. A few stubborn residents stayed on, but by the 1960s, the town was almost entirely empty. In 1972, the area was included in the newly established Buffalo National River, and Rush was officially recognized as a ghost town. Today, a National Park Service maintains the site, preserving the remaining structures and mine shafts. Visitors can explore the ruins of the Morning Star Mine, the Taylor Medley store, and the foundations of countless homes and businesses that once comprised this dynamic town. It's a powerful lesson in economic history and the fleeting nature of prosperity. Rush isn't a place of ghostly legends or a forgotten tragedy. It's a textbook example of a boom and bust cycle, a town that was born from memorable wealth and died when that wealth ran out. Its story is a tangible link to a specific era in American history, a time of rapid industrialization, resource exploitation, and communities that rose and fell with the tides of a global economy. As you stand among the ruins of Rush, listen not for whispers, but for facts. The silence tells a story of an industry that once thrived, a community that once lived, and a place that now exists only in the history books and as a protected monument to the past. All right, guys, and that is it. Thank you so much for watching. I had a great time researching about Rush, Arkansas, how it went from a small settlement on the Buffalo River and then turning into a huge mining camp and a massive operation that eventually went bust. But it was great to learn more about the historical side and the eventual downfall. If you have any suggestions, I'm always open to any of those, especially video content suggestions. If you have anything, shoot it my way. You can put it as a comment, DM, doesn't matter. If I like the idea, I might even make a video about it. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more, please subscribe. Other than that, thank you so much, guys. And until next time, thank you.